arrive at the campsite, you'll want to choose the best place to raise your tent. Look for a nice flat spot without any roots or rocks. Avoid hilly sites where water could trickle down and collect into a pool under your tent. Also, be sure to keep a good distance from your fire pit. In your tent bag, you should have the tent body, the tent fly, some poles, pegs, and ideally a ground sheet and some guy lines. If you have a ground sheet, place it over your selected location. Next, roll out the tent and line up your door in the desired position. After assembling the tent poles, insert one end of a pole into the grommet on the corner of the tent body. Then work your way across the tent by securing the poles using the clips. Now, attach the end of the pole on the opposite side of the tent to the grommet. This will raise the tent body and is easier when performed by two people. With the first pole attached to the tent, repeat the same steps for the second pole. Some tent models might use a sleeve or a combination of sleeves and clips, but the process remains the same. Now that your tent is up, you will want to secure it to the ground. Most tents will have nylon webbing straps that loop or have grommet at their edges. Place a peg through each of the nylon straps along the edge of the tent and pull them away from the tent so that the floor is stretched tight. Now, push the peg into the ground at a 45-degree angle. This will ensure your tent stays secure in windy conditions. You will now want to attach the tent fly. It will keep you dry in case of rainy weather. Toss the fly over the tent like a blanket. Make sure that the front of the tent fly lines up with the entrance of the tent. Most flies will attach to the poles of the tent body or to the edges of the tent where the poles are attached. Once the fly is attached, you are ready to move in your bedding and other gear. When it's time to leave, you'll want to take everything apart in the reverse order. Make sure to keep all your gear dry and organized, and pack it all back into your tent bag. Once everything is packed, do a walk around your campsite to ensure nothing has been forgotten. Also, make sure to pick up any garbage you find and leave your campsite as nice as possible.